robe. I grabbed it and I just washed it so it didn't have so great AM. So gotta get that out of my head. Hold on 1 second. All right. So let's flip this around. I wanted to talk about why is this okay. I just got done cleaning and making some rice. And when I tell y'all I do so much content, especially in my kitchen because I'm always cooking or always prepping something, a lot of people currently, just in general, are going through so many things when it comes to health risk. It comes to trying to find the best diet for yourself, trying to figure out what you can and cannot eat, or whatever the case may be. And it can be very frustrating. So I learned something some time ago, and I did some shorts on it. I can't find them. Yeah, I'm working with two phones, and it's been difficult trying to keep up with the shorts and the content. So I'm like, since I'm in the kitchen and I just got done doing this, let me tell y'all exactly what it is that's beneficial. So you know that most cultures in Asia, I'm cleaning. I'm trying to wipe this stuff off. Most cultures in Asia, I gotta refill this rice as well. Most cultures in Asia, right? They eat rice daily. A lot of times for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You get what I mean? And do you see any obesity over there? Do you see them being, not saying that there's not people that's overweight over there. Let's stick to the majority. Let's stick to the majority. Like here, majority of us are overweight, you know. Um, do you notice that if they say the carbs, the rice and all that is what affects us, right? Is it that it affects us, or is it right? This is Jasmine from Audi, or is it how we prepare, right? So some time ago, mind you, my daughter works at a pho restaurant because her best friend is it Vietnamese? I think it's Vietnamese, y'all. I might be wrong. It's Vietnamese or Japanese, one of them. So she works there and they eat rice noodles and rice all the time, right? And I was thinking to myself, this was some years ago. I said, you know what's weird? I said it can't be a problem that, and I gotta refill my sugar too. Rice can't be the problem, right? It's something. It's got to be something deeper than that. When I realized that they don't eat rice, and I knew this because all the times, and anybody who's been rocking me, you know I've been doing fried rice in my wok, my genuine wok, this one right here that I ordered from Asia. I think this one came actually from Japan. Years ago I ordered that, right? It's a cast iron wok. And when I did research on making the best fried rice, and y'all know I was doing a lot of beef and broccoli, I was doing barbecue tips and all that in my wok in New York, and you know, on live and stuff. And so when I was researching different foods, because it's something about the taste of it, knowing how to have the oyster sauce, the hoisin sauce, the sesame oils, all of those things is what makes a difference in us trying to make, or what do you call it, duplicate those different meals from Asia, right? But I also realized that when they make their rice, they do not take the rice, make it on the stove, and then proceed to fry it or proceed to do whatever it is they want to do with it. A lot of times, that rice, not a lot of times, most of the time, 100% of the time, most, you know, mostly all the time. How about that? If I can say it that way. I don't know, because I know it may or may not be people who do it different ways, but the majority, they actually prepare the rice. Once they prepare the rice, they take the rice and they put it in the refrigerator for at least 24 hours, right? Then some go even further. If they know they eat rice constantly, they will make big batches, and this is what I just put in there. They will make big batches of the rice and they will freeze the rice. So going from being cooked to the refrigerator is one process that is beneficial for your belly and your gut. But then when you freeze it, it's another benefit to your belly and your gut, right? So here's the thing. Let me flip you around. What I've discovered, sorry y'all, it's early morning. I just did an Epsom salt flush, and I'm going to read these things to you guys, because this is the stuff that's important to me. Why is this so fuzzy? Hold on, let me toss this bag. I don't know if it's recyclable. I think my camera is very fuzzy. Okay, there we go. I want to read this to y'all because I've noticed the difference. My belly, when I eat potatoes, pastas, rice, my belly automatically bloats. As if, yeah, it bloats. I'm going to tell you the benefits of cold rice, refrigerated rice. It says when cooked rice is cooled and refrigerated, some of its starches are converted into resistant starch. Resistant starch is a type of fiber that cannot be digested by the human body, acting as a prebiotic beneficial for your gut. Okay? The next one is it improves blood sugar control. So a lot of times people who are diabetic or pre-diabetic, they're told don't eat rice, don't eat this, don't eat that, right? This and look this up yourself. I'm not a doctor. I'm just giving you information because a lot of times we just listen and don't do more information. I mean, don't do more research on our own. The increased resistant starch contained in refrigerated rice can help regulate blood sugar levels. Resistant starch slows down the absorption of glucose into the bloodstream, preventing blood sugar spikes and crashes, right? Reduce calories and fat. Studies suggest that refrigerated rice may have a slightly lower calorie and fat content compared to freshly cooked rice. This is due to the conversion of some of the starch into the resistant starch, which is not digested and therefore does not contribute to calorie intake, right? And then it says enhance gut health. The prebiotic properties of resistant starch promote the growth of beneficial gut bacteria, which can improve digestion, reduce inflammation, and boost the immune system. Other potential benefits. Some researchers indicates that refrigerated rice may have anti-cancer and anti-inflammatory effects. However, more studies are needed to confirm, right? I just found this basic one because I needed something for now. I don't know what I did with my little note cards. They might be in my desk. To ensure safety, it is essential to refrigerate cooked rice within 2 hours of cooking. So my rice is sitting there. What I do is I let it sit and it sits like literally till it's like room temperature. Then when it's room temperature, I take it and I put it into the refrigerator when it's like cool, right? Now, it can be stored in the refrigerator 3 to 5 days. But I go next level. I made rice, but I'm freezing my rice. And I take cling wrap, not the clear plastic wrap. I take cling wrap. And with the cling wrap, hold on, let me get y'all. I feel like I'm talking down. There we go. I take cling wrap and I take a cup or half a cup, depending on what I'm making with. Like if I'm doing a cup, that's because I'm making some breakfast fried rice or something like that. Half a cup is because it's going to be a serving or whatever, or a fourth of a cup. So I take it, I scoop it, and I did a little video. I don't know which phone it's on, y'all. This is stuff that I do every day. These are the type of videos I like to do. And then I put it in the cling wrap, fold it up in a square, and I put it into a bigger Ziploc, my reusable Ziploc bags, and I grab them when I need to. Lay it just on the counter, it unthaws. You could throw it in your oil, whatever, begin to fry it or do whatever, cook it, add stuff to it or whatever, and cook it for whatever meal. Can I please get some thumbs up? Like people just in here looking, please give thumbs up. And that's how I cook it. So next level is frozen. So I'm gonna read to y'all about the frozen. All right. So that was refrigerated. Benefits of refrigerated rice. So we're gonna put the benefits of freezing your rice, and you'll see the same thing. Okay, extends the shelf life of the rice, preventing spoilage. Pre-cooked and frozen rice is ready and quickly. Health benefits: freezing rice converts some of the starches to resistant starch, which is a type of fiber that has several health benefits. Resistant starch promotes healthy gut by feeding beneficial bacteria, regulates blood sugar levels, and reduces calorie absorption. Studies have shown that the freezing rice can lower its glycemic index, meaning it releases glucose into the bloodstream. It improves the texture. It does. Like my fried rice is totally different when it's uh frozen. It just tastes totally different when I unthaw it in freezer, or even when I refrigerate it. So basically, what I think it was Doctor, is it man, he on YouTube, the bald guy. I love him. I love him. When I found out this information, I always go to his page and see if he talked about it, and he talks about it. He talks about it. So refrigerating your rice is one level, but you take it to another level that also depletes even more of the bad things in the rice that we're not supposed to eat. Remember, Asian cultures eat rice every day. They're not big guts, big stomachs, fat, overweight, dealing with the ailments that we're dealing with. It has to be something to this rice situation. And I'm like, let me put this out there. I'm sorry. I'm not one for getting on here trying to, I'm already naturally, thank God, for who I am. And I love me regardless of what some others may think. And that's what you have to do. Embrace you. This day and age with social media, is everything is so superficial, and that's the kind of why it's hard for me now, trying to struggle with if I want to stay or go, because just being authentic, like really authentic, I don't think people know what that means. And you hear me talk about this a lot on this channel. People think authentic is just sharing too much and doing the most. That's not authentic. Authentic is who you are, who God has created you to be, who God has made you to be, the characteristics inside of you. Not trying to be what somebody think you should be and talk how somebody feel you should talk and dress how somebody feel you should dress or whatever. You get what I mean? That is not being authentic. It's not. So long story short, just think on that. That has to make sense. They eat rice multiple. I'm talking big bowls and rice noodles multiple times a day, every day. It is a part of their diet. Why aren't they overweight? Why aren't they? It's not the food we eat, it's how we prepare the food we eat and how much of it that you eat. If you're in a deficit as far as weight loss, that'll help with the obesity. But when it comes to the healthy things, it's always moderation and finding new ways to do so. Like now, I don't eat rice without, unless it's something like a red beans and rice or something. I make it right there, and it don't need to have a certain texture or whatever. And it's last minute. More than likely, I try to keep rice on deck in the refrigerator. Like right now, I just made 2 cups of rice, and it's kind of doing this thing, simmering, like letting the steam out, and then it's going to cool, and I'm going to take it to the refrigerator. And I don't know if this is going to get frozen, because I do desire having some herring fried rice or some breakfast fried rice soon. So I don't know if that's going to get frozen, but it will go into the refrigerator. But yes, do your research, look more into it, find out more information about it. It is a difference when I eat it. Like when I eat rice, most of the time my stomach's like whoop. Like you could see the gassiness, you could see the bloat within hours of me eating it. It's I'm bloated. But when I've been doing this, I've noticed a difference. I noticed a difference from the refrigerator, and I've noticed a difference from the freezer. So we're getting up there. You know what I mean? We're getting up there. These are just little things that make a big impact on your life and allow you to still indulge in some of the things that you enjoy. So I wanted to put that out there. Look into it. Refrigerated rice, frozen rice. You'll be surprised. It's so much stuff on YouTube. So many videos, shorts, and all that on YouTube. Look it up. And I'll still, in the future, next time I make rice, I'm going to show you my process of freezing and having it pre-portioned out for the different sizes that I like, and refrigerating. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. When you know better, you do better. We will tend to do better, giving us great information. Thank you, Grandma Sissy, and anyone else. Thank you so much. In the live, please thumbs up. Thank you so much, girl. People just be coming to be nosy. Let's be honest. As long as I give them what I need, I know where my blessings are coming from. That's why I stay blessed, because I just don't get it. Like, unless you acting a fool and showing your booty, nobody ain't trying to thumbs up nothing. They ain't trying to thumbs up nothing. Or they just being nosy. Gotta deal with them. Gotta deal with them. It's something in you. That's like somebody who don't like to give compliments because they feel like it's gonna take something from them. Like, I'm the compliment lady. People be looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, oh, you're beautiful. That's nice. You look nice. I love complimenting people. Don't matter red, black, yellow, orange. You know, young, old. I'm a complimenter. I love to make people smile. I love to leave people to last an impression, and that's why I stay blessed. That is why I stay blessed, and people can't understand my life and why my life is the way it is because my integrity and what I do behind closed doors and who I truly am. It ain't got nothing to do with YouTube. It ain't got nothing to do with what YouTube does for me. I am blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. So yes. I love you, sissy. Thank you for joining me. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Later, gators. I'm about to go relax because I just took a flush. So I'm about to go lay it down.